This is Alex Wathen. One big problem with mortgage modifications is that they're a little hard to get. The mortgage companies like to cherry pick which loans that they want to modify. The main problem is we have too many vacant homes that are for sale or for rent in our neighborhoods. Too many homes that are obviously empty, that shouldn't be empty, that should have been sold. But unfortunately, of course, that's the powers that be don't seem to like to give us the power to force mortgage modifications. Right now, mortgage modifications are voluntary, and therein lies the problem, because these mortgage companies have sold their mortgages to securitized trusts, and the investors in those trusts do not want the mortgages modified. So essentially, the servicers of the loans, their hands are tied behind their backs, and they can't help it. Well, sometimes I think they can too, but unfortunately, like looking through this neighborhood, just like a lot of them, there are way too many vacant homes. These homes have no value to society when they're vacant. But mortgage lenders, if they voluntarily modified these loans, we wouldn't have a problem. It would be just fine. We all know, of course, that they're not voluntarily modifying that many. And that's why we need to work hard at forcing them to modify them by passing legislation in Congress to that effect. We nearly got it passed, but there are a few votes short in the U.S. Senate. So at this point, what we need to do is to get the U.S. Senate to pass the legislation so we can force these mortgage companies to modify the loans. They don't get it. It's so much better to get 90 cents on the dollar than nothing, which is what they get when a home is vacant and goes into foreclosure. So what we need to do is to make sure that homes are not left vacant any more than is necessary. We want to keep homeowners in their homes rather than having them lost to foreclosure. Call your member of Congress, especially your U.S. senator, since they are the ones that have not been helpful so far. Get them to modify to pass legislation to allow modification of loans. And here's another for rent sign. These homes should not be for rent. These are supposed to be owner-occupied homes in this neighborhood. But again, here's another one that looks pretty vacant to me. It looks like there's nothing in there. So get your U.S. senator, call your U.S. senator, and get your U.S. senators to support a mortgage modification bill so that we can get people back into their homes, so we can get people to keep their homes rather than having them lost to foreclosure and stay empty for a couple of years. This is Alex Wathen, and thank you so much for listening.